Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eve, this is Everyday Artist, and welcome. This is Rope. Hi. How are you? I have a little bit of stitching to talk about. Okay, a little bit of a lot of stitching. Does that make sense? I don't know. And my crocheted dog that I've been working on. And I just said these strange words to my son. It's only 90 today. So, yeah. It hasn't been only for several days. Okay, so what have I been doing? Obviously, I got a haircut because it's too hot. It's too hot for long hair. My niece just got her master's. My sister went over there to watch it, and she sent several pictures. And what? I don't know. But it's that time of year when everybody's graduating and moving into different areas of their life, right? Yeah. So, trying to decide what I want to show first. My camera's crooked. I apologize. I'm not going to try to fix it. I am having problems with my tripod. Yeah. Long story. So I showed you, okay, I had been working on Little Biscuit. Ouch. Sorry, I realized that I put the microphone on the other side of the coffee table. I've been working on Little Biscuit, and I showed you the head last time. This ear bothers me. But, you know, he's fine. And I finished the body. Now, I haven't cut off this thread yet, but I sewed his little tail. And there's his front hands. There's his tummy. So all that's left to do is sew this on right here. And I don't know why. I just was like, I'm afraid to do that right now. So I decided to put it off. The back of the head is right here, but it seems like it wouldn't go, you know. So I'm going to have to look at the video because I don't want the dog head looking like that. So I don't know. Anyway, that's close to being done. It's very soft, and I probably overstuffed it, but oh well. So that's almost done. And I did a tiny bit of work on Sweet Wing Studio Far Better Things. There's two colors in that. There's probably this much, I don't know, maybe this much more of this, but I wanted to just kind of do it like this. So I'm going to keep working on this. And I am about right there on this. Now, you can't really see that that's the two colors that are on mine, but yeah. And then the inside part of that is more colors than it looks like. And then as I get this to this level of wherever I have this, and I'll just work them down evenly. And there's little snowflakes and stuff like that I'm going to do at the same time. I'm in no hurry to finish this. Just working on it because I want to, you know. As a matter of fact, last week I didn't work on it at all, but I like the pattern, and I was excited to start it, and really want to get some work in on that. And then I did a tiny bit more on Botanical Bee, a hands-on design. I'm stitching Far Better Things on 32 count Lugana in cloudy something. Sorry, don't remember. And this is Vein Atlantic Lugana. That's how far I've gotten. So my plan is to do the center of this bee, worry about the legs later, and then do the wings are mostly one color. They've got little spots of blue. I just love this pattern. So while I was working on my turtle, I was like, maybe that bee's wings need to be sparkly. We know I like sparkly, but we'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. So my two WIPGO projects for this, well, there were three, and I showed you the temperature chart last week. I'm going to keep working on it, keep plugging away at it, maybe even some more this month, but the other two are DMC Turtle and Stitchin Book Club Narnia. I'll show you Narnia first. I only have a digital picture, so here it is. And this is where I am. I've done one day's work on it. I finished writing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's kind of hard to see because it's in this, it's one thread back stitching in this sparkly fabric. But so all of these back stitching lines, long stitching, whatever you want to call them, there's different ones. All of those do not show up where the stitches show up. So I did these and I was like, what are those? And that's when I went back and started putting in those. So this top portion has all of the back stitching done. And as we move into this portion, there's a lot of back stitching. The kids' names, a crown. The crown is back stitched around crown is back stitched around stitches, but there's more of this stuff going on. So I think I need to like really plan out how I'm gonna get all those in the right place, because I have to switch in between the PDF and where I have it on Pattern Keeper. Of course, I can see the stitches on the PDF. I can see them. But in order to know what color that is, I have to scroll back up to the color key. You know, it's easier just to switch from PDF to the pattern in Pattern Keeper. I thought about just doing all the stitches and then going back in and doing the back stitching. But it'll be much easier to count all of it if some of that back stitching is already in place, especially back stitching that doesn't connect to any stitches. So I'm going to keep plugging away at that for the rest of this month. And then the other WIPGO call for this month is DMC Turtle, and there is no photo. I just have the pattern. So this is how far I've gotten. Everything I stitch, because of the way I'm doing it, I have to stitch it twice, because I'm not putting the Kreinik while I'm stitching. I'm putting it afterward. I decided to do that up here on these, and it just looked better. So I'm going to put some clear on this grayish color. And then I have some green that I'm going to use. And you see this up here has that clear. And I was going to show you the green Kreinik, but it's too hard to get to. So it's very much like this blue one, but it's an emerald green. And I'm going to use that, again, I'm going to flash this pattern on these greener parts of the turtle. And I got to working on this and was like, but I want to finish this. There's nothing stopping me from continue to work on it, you know. A WIPGO isn't a straitjacket. It's an encouragement to get you to, you know, work on your whips. And this is one of my older whips. One of my oldest whips. And I like the way it's coming out. I'm like, do I really want to put it away for whoever knows how long? And I have it in my Out and About Stitching project bag. But I can't do any of the Kreinik stuff out and about. It's too fiddly. So I could still take it with me for appointments and stuff and do the other part of the pattern, the DMC underneath. And then just put all that Kreinik on top, which I might go ahead and do. Because I really like this and I want to get more work done on it. So many projects, so little time. Yeah. And it's not even 15 minutes in and I am showing you my last project. Stitchin' Mommy Temperature Turtles. So we are in May, and we were getting warmer here. Now this only goes till last Thursday, Normally I do it on Friday, so I don't have the weekends in there. And those were like 99. Yeah. We had a couple of days of 102. 100, over 100 to 102. And that's nice because, you know, that we use solar heating to heat our pools. And it'll be warm enough for me to swim. You know, there's a lot of stories like every day here in Phoenix. Toddler pulled out of a pool. There's a family that lost twin toddlers. They found them in the pool. And our backyard pool does not have a fence around the pool. I believe in fences around the pool, but we have a fence around our yard, and we have no small children. But every day, every single day here. And I'm like, it's not even hot yet. And the kids are wanting to be in the water. You know, it's like a shiny thing, you know, that they associate with fun. And you know, it's getting pretty and people want to be outside, and gosh, it just takes a second. You know, you take your eyes off your kid for a second. And I am not shaming these parents, okay? Kids disappear on you whether you're paying attention or not. You turn your back for a second, and by the time you find something's happened, you know. So I am not shaming these parents. I'm just saddened by something that I love. I love being in the water. I love swimming. It was one of the first things that I wanted to teach my son when I adopted him. And we would find indoor pools all winter long. I got him in September, and we would go all winter long. And I just keep thinking that I was very lucky that we did not have a pool in our backyard at that time, because he loved water. And yeah, they're all around the city every day. So if you live in a warm climate, watch your kids around water. Put fences around your pool, even if they're ugly. It's not worth it. Yeah, I sometimes wonder, even though we don't have any small children in our family and we have a fence around our backyard, there's no children to speak of in our neighborhood. You know, there's a couple down there and there's a couple down there, but really there isn't. Like, is that enough? Yeah, depressing subject. Sorry. But I can't wait to get in the water. And that is my happy place, being in the pool. So it makes me really sad. My son's swim team, kids used to go to some of the apartment complexes, places they knew where parents may not have the funds to take the kids to learn how to swim. And they would give free swimming lessons in those apartments. And, you know, if a kid knows how to float and roll over on their back, or cling to the edge of the pool and scoot around to the ladder. It's some of the first things that they teach little kids when they're teaching them how to swim. My nephew was taking swim lessons when he was very, very little as physical therapy, and they just kept trying to teach him how to get out of the water. If you fall in, this is how you get out. And I don't know why I was even on this subject. I just read another news story this morning. That might be why. So watch your kids around water, fence your pool, and I hope you guys have a great May. It's coming up on Memorial Day, and you guys have a great week.